stitchy friends, welcome to Cross My Stitches. My name is Jackie and today is December 16, 2021. This is episode number 65. Long time no see. Yes, I know it's been a while, and we'll talk about life updates towards the end of the video. But for now, I just want to say thank you to each of you that have reached out to me after the tornadoes hit Kentucky this past week. Randy and I are just fine. We live probably an hour and a half, a little less, from the devastated area, and my heart just goes out. If you have any family or friends that were in Western Kentucky or in Western Tennessee, Arkansas, my heart just goes out to all those families that lost loved ones and lost all of their property and possessions. It was just devastating. We had really high winds and storms here, but we are okay. We didn't have any damage, thankfully, and we're doing good. We're doing good. But my heart goes out to those. So I'll ask anyone who's watching this video, please find a charity that is doing donations to those people, whether it be monetary donations or food, supplies, clothing, whatever you can do. If you can donate to those organizations that are helping out over there, I would greatly appreciate it. It is absolutely the worst thing we have seen in Kentucky ever. So we're hoping that these families and these businesses can recover from this. I'm sure you all saw the pictures of Mayfield, which was the hardest hit with the candle factory and all the things that have come out with that. And I think we're still missing people that they're still looking for at this point. So very heartbreaking. But let's get back to cross stitch and talk about what I have been up to. So I have quite a bit to show you guys, and I have an FO, an FFO, and a refinish. What was I going to call it? It's going to be an RFO, refinished object. RFO, refinished object, something that I repurposed into another finish. So I'm going to be excited to share that with you. In fact, I think that's the first thing I'm going to share with you because it is a big item. The Merry Christmas banner came from this book. It's called Merry Christmas from Cross My Heart. It's a very old book from the 80s, early 90s. You can see the banner running along here, but I'm going to open the book and make it a little easier because they have it running along the bottom. So you can see it all along here. And I had it made up this way with individual little pillows that are stuffed with potpourri. They were strung on a ribbon, and I used to take them and hang them on the swag that I put over my windows each Christmas. I would put a poinsettia or some other kind of swag, and then I would tie that into it so it said Merry Christmas across it. The problem with it was such a pain to put up and take down that I tried to figure out a different way to do it. And I said, there's got to be something else I can do to make it really easy to put up, take down, and store away until next holiday. So this is what I came up with. And this is a unfinished board. Well, it was at the time. And I'm going to stand up because it's going to make it easier. From Hobby Lobby. And this is what I did with my backup so you can see the whole thing. With my Merry Christmas. So it's all still on there as little pillows. Still stuffed with potpourri from the 90s. And I took this frame, which was an unfinished piece of wood from Hobby Lobby. Let me see, I'm trying to see what it says here. It is 12 by 36 inch. I painted it green. And then I took a piece of mat board, put some batting on it, and then took this the red and black check fabric and covered it. And then secured my Merry Christmas to it. And then I ended up putting the bow on it because I felt like it needed a little something on the top. It is a double bow with a button. This is a button with the same fabric as this. And now it's really easy. I can hang it up and then put it away at the end of Christmas. So I'm really glad how that came out. It's much nicer. I prefer it this way. That's not supposed to be sticking out. Oh, that's supposed to be sticking under. I'll fix it later. But it's really pretty, and I really like it this way. So that is my RFO, refinished object. So let me put this aside Trying to think of where I can stick it here so it doesn't fall over. Hold on, let me move it to the other side. It is quite large, quite large. So that was my RFO. So let's talk about my FO. My FO, finished object, is Wintertime by New York Dreamer. This is the pattern here. This is the one that Barb from Lost and Floss had gifted to me after she finished hers. And I didn't get this fully finished, but I did get it finished. So, and I'll warn everybody up front, anything I'm showing today, I have not ironed. Okay, I got really lazy. I've got stuff all over my craft room. And I just didn't have the energy to iron today. So this is Wintertime. I think I'm going to turn the camera down a little. Make it easier to show things. There we go. You see I'm wearing my Bestitch Me, or not my Bestitch Me, my Athena from, what is her thing? She has a Facebook. Athena does Stitching Goddess, is that it? She does t-shirts. This is my I stitch past my bedtime. Anyway, this is it here. I use my own color choices. And I love the way it turned out. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And it will be turned into a pillow, probably. I'm not positive I will do that, but I really love the way it came out. This is a 28 count Oaken Lugana. And I used, like I said, all my own colors. So there is some Victoria Motto in there, some DMCs, some Gast. And it is just beautiful. So I'm glad to have that finished. And then my last finished object that I wanted to share is a large one. I finished, I'm going to pull this out of the plastic here. I finished my Christmas story from Diane Williams at Little House Needleworks. So this was in Leisure Arts Magazine, which was a discontinued magazine, but this is by Diane Williams, and it is the whole nativity. I'm sorry, it's kind of dark in here. I've got the light overhead, but it's getting dark because it's going to rain. So, and I can't believe that we have had no snow yet. No snow, barely any cold. Right now we're in the either upper 50s or low 60s. This crazy weather. I want my snow. I love snow. I want to see some snow. So I don't know where the snow is. So, but it better get here. We're not going to have it for Christmas this year, which is really a bummer. But anyway, this is Little House Needleworks, Diane Williams, and I'm going to show this to you in sections because I can't show it all at once. Because I have baby Jesus and Joseph and Mary in the manger. So there they are there. I'm going to try to hold this tight and move them up closer. And then I'll show each individual one and how it's finished. So those were done on 28 count mushroom Lugana. I know the color's a little off because we're using overhead incandescent lighting. So, but this is baby Jesus, and each one is made up into a stand-up. That's the backing fabric on each of them, and then they have this beautiful gold cording on them that has sparkle. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can see that there's lines in the gold there. That's sparkle. So that's baby Jesus. And then we've got Joseph, which he has moss stuck to him from being in the manger. There is Joseph. Again, same, made into a stand-up. He's got cording all the way around him. That's the backing fabric, which has sparkle as well. You may not be able to see that. And there is Joseph, Mary, and she also, same setup. She has the backing fabric, she has the cording, so that's Mary. And then I have the three wise men. That's the first one. Why does that look crooked? Hold on. My cording looks a little crooked in the picture. There's one. The second wise man. And the third one in purple, all with that same backing. We have the shepherds, shepherd number 1 and shepherd number 2. And we have 2 little sheep. So we have little sheep number 1 and little sheep number 2. So that's my entire manger. I did not do the angel for the top. So on the top you can see there's an angel up there. I chose not to do her this year. I may do her at some other time, or I may not do her at all. But I absolutely love this set. And it sits on my hutch. I have an Amish made, it's handmade Amish hutch, and it sits on there. And if I get an opportunity and I can remember, I will post a picture here of what it looks like. And if I didn't post the picture, it's because I forgot. But absolutely love my manger. The manger came from Hobby Lobby when they're 50% off sales. I'm trying to move all my little peeps out of the way. And just love the manger. So that is going to be a centerpiece every single Christmas because I absolutely love it. So those are my finishes. What have I been working on? Let me put this back. Well, before I start about what we're going to work on, let's just stop where we're at and do the drawings for the 2 things that I was giving with. Cross Stitching Supplies, Lindsay from crossstitchingsupplies.com donated 2 items for me to do a giveaway at. In October, I had talked about that giveaway, and of course, it's now December, and I need to announce the winners. So the first one was for the Weeks Dye Works floss. She had donated to the channel 5 skeins of Weeks Dye Works. Oops, I just lost one. 5 skeins of Weeks Dye Works floss. And the winner of the floss is Sharon Mahan. Sharon Mahan. I think it's Mann. M-A-H-O-N. Mann. Sharon, I will be getting that out to you. You are on my Happy Mail list, so I will send that out to you as soon as I'm able to. Not guaranteeing it'll set before Christmas, but I'm going to try to get it to the post office before Christmas so you can get it in time. And then the second drawing I was having was for these Bowen scissors. So those again were donated by Lindsay of crossstitchingsupplies.com. And the winner of the scissors is Jean Draper. Is it Jean or Jeannie Draper? So Jean or Jeannie, I'm not sure which way you pronounce it. You won the Bowen scissors. Again, I will get those in the mail as soon as it's possible for me to do so. Can't guarantee it's going to be before Christmas, but I will try. I do have your email address or your mailing address as well. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for everyone who participated in the giveaway. And I'm glad to get those things out to you guys. Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about what I've been working on. I'm going to put this stuff down. And again, I haven't ironed anything, so, and it's been a while since you've seen some of these things, so the first one is my husband's stocking, which of course isn't done again this year, but I promise it's going to be done by next Christmas. I'm getting a lot of progress on this. So once I figured out how to stitch on it, it's moving along a lot better. So this is Christmas sled stocking from Dimensions Gold. And I've talked about it before that my secret is that I stopped trying to do this and just go down and fill in, and just do all the 2/2 stitching first, because in Dimension Gold kits you have to use multiple strands of thread, and sometimes it's 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 strands to complete certain stitches. I've decided I'm going to do all the regular cross stitch 2/2, do that first, and then go back and fill in with the 3s and then the 4s and then the 5s and the 6s. And it's just going along a lot better. And it is such a cute stocking. I absolutely love this stocking. So this is where I'm at with it. And you can see there's quite a bit of progress here. And we're all the way down, heading to the bottom of the sled. We got all the way down here. This is the bottom of the sled. And about right here is where that cardinal is sitting. So we're going to work our way down and then get that cardinal in. And I know I'm going to be able to get this done before next Christmas. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited to get it done. And I'm sure he's going to be excited too, because every once in a while he'll ask me about his stocking. Are you going to finish that stocking? It's not as easy as you think, honey. It's a complicated one. It's going to take a little time. So, but I really want to surprise him and get this done by next Christmas. So that's the first thing I've worked on. The second one that I have worked on is, I'm skipping around here. I had shown this before, was Mr. Jingles. Now, I didn't get a lot of work on Mr. Jingles. I was stitching him, whoops, I dropped something. I was stitching him in the car on my lunch break, and then I pulled him out to take care of something else. And speaking of which, I had a couple other finishes I forgot to show you. See, I'm going to be jumping around. But this is Mr. Jingles. He is from Diane Arthur's Imaginating, and he is just the cutest thing. He is a stand-up with wooden legs and a platform. He is 3D. And this is where I'm at with Mr. Jingles. I'm still working around his hands, and I started working my way up towards his sweater. So this is the pattern that is on his sweater. And those are his 2 hands, his 2 snow hands right here. This is part of the sweater ribbing for the cuffs, and then it works its way up. So definitely not going to finish that this year, but I'll show you the picture again so you get an idea. So I'm right up here. This is all this diamond shaped up here that I'm doing before I do the fill-in. And Mr. Jingles is being done on 11 count Aida. That was what the kit called for. That was the kit, what was supplied in the kit. And I still love Mr. Jingles. I cannot wait to get him finished so I can get him put together. The stocking I'm working on is being stitched on 14 count blue Aida that came with the Dimensions kit. So that's Mr. Jingles. And then I have worked on, let's see if I have the pattern in here or not. I do. So I worked on Their Song by Blackbird Designs. You guys have seen this before. Really cute design. I am doing it on my own fabric choice, which is a 36 count linen that I hand dyed myself with the called for threads. And this is where I'm at. I got the whole bottom of the design done, and I'm working my way up. So I've got, that's the last part of the words. If you look, I'll show in a minute. But I'm working my way towards the top. So I am right here, this row right here. So I have all this to continue to finish. But I did get some good progress on that. I'm glad I got the whole bottom. Oh, I got threads hanging. Sorry, threads hanging. So I got the whole bottom done. Really love this piece. Can't wait to get it done. I believe it fits in an 8x10 frame when it is completed on 36 count. So that was Their Song. And then I started, let's see what else is here. I did work on my son's stocking as well. So let's look at that real quick. His stocking is the Winter Woodland stocking that's out of Stony Creek's Christmas in the Woods. This is the stocking here. You might have seen Amy from Amy Loves Toads. my mind goes faster than my mouth can. It's old age. It's just got to be old age. I can't get words out anymore. Amy Loves Toads did this one, and she actually changed her lantern to green for her son. And I am stitching on this one, and I would love to get this one done next year too. I really need to concentrate on it, but I did get quite a bit since the last time. I finished all this greenery here, and these are the antlers to the deer here. So, and I've got the tree coming all the way down. So it's turning out really beautiful. I won't put his name on it until the end, but absolutely love this. I think my son's going to love it as well. And I love Stony Creek designs. I always want to have a Stony Creek going for some reason. I just adore their designs. Just like I feel like Prairie Schooler is classic, is a classic style. It is something that doesn't go out of style. I think Stony Creek are the same way. They're just, their coloring and their shading is just beautiful. So that's that. And then I worked on, and this is an almost finish. I am going to have this finished in the next week or so. It is Stony Creek's, another Stony Creek, Let It Snow banner. I have been plugging away on this for the last several weeks, just wanting to get this done. I just want to get it up and get it hung up. And this is where I'm at with it. I am on the last section, so when you're looking at this picture, I am down here. This is where I'm at right now, and I've got over half of this completed right now and outlined. So this is where I'm at. Let me flip it out here. It's quite big. Uh-oh, I heard something fall. I hope that wasn't my needle. Hold on. It was. Hold on. My needle just flew off. Give me a needle. Hold on. It's like I can't grip it off the table here. Craziness. There we go. Let me put it back in. I usually stick it in my border on the side, but for some reason it went flying off. Okay. So, let's show section by section, so you get an idea of what it looks like. So this is the first section, Let It Snow with the cabin. And then the second section is this here. Let me see if I can get it folded right. Is Let It Snow with the snowman and the little dog. And then the last section is what I'm working on right now, which is Let It Snow and the snowman with the sled. So there it is. And you can see I got almost all of it done. I've got just a little more to do, and then the snow along the bottom. And I am just absolutely loving this. And in fact, I have already set it up so the fabric that I'm going to back it with is this. It has a shimmer to it. It's got like a shimmery shine. You probably can't see that, but it absolutely matches the Let It Snow. So that's going to be the backing. And then today I got in the mail from Stony Creek the hangers. So I picked up the snowman hanger that it originally shows in the picture that it's on, but I also picked up the snowflake hanger, which looks like this. And what I thought I was going to do, and I might still do it, this is the top, this will be the bottom hanger. So it'll hang in between the two of them. So I think that will look really cool. And while I was ordering from Stony Creek, I got their freebie for the month, and that's Grace. This is a new 4-part series starting this month. So I got that. And then I also got some buttons for another Stony Creek that I'm planning on starting. So I picked up the buttons. So I'm excited about this. I will continue working on this today, and I'm hoping I'm going to have a finish in the next couple days, and I can get this 100% fully finished this month, before the end of the month. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that. Forgot to put the book back in there. So I worked on that, And then I also joined in on Kathy Haberman's cookie exchange. And this is where I'm at with that. I've kind of put this aside because I was working on the Let It Snow banner, but I got 2 sections done. This is on the call for, what was this called? Tiffany? I think it is. Stephanie, hand dyed by Stephanie. This is her fabric that was made for the kit. There I am. I've got the 2 parts done. I still have the last part to complete. So I really love this, and I want to get this done too. Got all my colors on my little floss drops. I have, let's see, I bought the trims from Lady Dot Creates. So I have all my trim. I have the board, which is from April at Homestead Needlework. She made the boards. So I have the board to finish it. And I also have some, and I don't think they're in this bag, mini cookie cutters. Little mini cookie cutters. And I got those from Hobby Lobby, and they're going to also be included in my finishing. And then I got these also from Hobby Lobby. They're just little candy beads, and I thought I'd try to use those as well. So I'm excited about it. I really want to get this completed, but that snowman, Let It Snow snowman banner has really taken over my life at this point until it's done. Sorry about the crinkling. Let's see, anything else? I got one more to show, which was a new start. And it is a Casey Bornegorio design. And I can't show it. I can show them. It's from a magazine. I'm going to flip real quick. No, it's not Casey Bornegorio. I'm sorry. It is a Britter Cup design. It is a candle, so it kind of looks like that. It's out of Just Cross Stitch magazine, and this is where I'm at with it. I was working on ornaments, and then everything took a back seat. As soon as the banner started becoming my focus piece, everything else kind of took a back seat to what I was working on. But that's it right there. So I'll continue working on those. I like to work on the ornament designs all through the year. Doesn't bother me if it's Christmas or not. I like to enjoy working on them and getting them done so that I can get them finished in time for Christmas next year. That, I believe, is everything that I have worked on, anything I've stitched on since the last time I videoed. Oh, no, I said there's 2 other things, right? I have finishes that I forgot to tell you about, and I'm looking for the patterns. Hold on. Because I thought I had them up here on the desk, but I don't see them. So I don't know what I did with them. Anyway, I was making the sled ornaments. These are the designs from Foxwood Crossings. So I bought a couple of their patterns. These are the snowman ones. And I've given a couple away already. And they're on the sleds. So really adorable designs, just adorable. I want to get some more designs. I'd like to get some of the Lizzie Kate designs to do. And just lots of fun, easy stitch on perforated paper. And I want to give you a secret about the sleds. So these sleds, Foxwood Crossings sells these sleds to the cross stitch stores, and they're $5 a piece. Well, you can get these same sleds on eBay. They're the exact ones that are Foxwood Crossings for $3 a piece instead of $5. I bought 12 sleds for $36. If I had purchased them through the Foxwood Crossings and one of the online stores, it would have cost me $60 for 12 sleds. I got them for $36. And they come individually wrapped, just like this, from an awesome eBay seller. And the reason she only sells them for $3 a piece is because Doris is the company. They're the ones that make these sleds. And I'm almost positive they're the same people that make the sleds that are from Foxwood Crossings for $3 a piece. So it was awesome to get all these sleds, all 36 of them, for all 12 of them for $36. So I will post below the link to the sleds. So if you're interested in doing sleds for next year and you don't want to put out $5 a sled, you can put out $3 a sled, and it's more economical to do more sleds. So I'm thrilled about having my sleds done. I do have plans for these two to go to recipients. I didn't do any for myself this year, and I have many more to do, and I'll probably order another batch from this eBay seller because she was absolutely fabulous. It came beautifully wrapped in paper. I wish I could have shown you how she wrapped it. Beautifully wrapped in tissue paper, colorful tissue paper, with a big organza bow attached to it, a charm that said thank you attached to the ribbon for the bow. I mean, just impeccable, beautifully shipped, great presentation for the sled. So absolutely a joy to work with. She was very fast shipping them out. So I will post that below. So you guys interested in the sleds, you can buy the sleds from her. And if you spend, I want to say if you spend over $30 or more, it was free shipping. So I got the 12 sleds for $36 free shipping, which was awesome. Okay, so I had that to share, and then I'm working on a secret exchange, and I'm almost positive the person that I am making this for, we're doing secret, so they don't know who I am, I don't know who they are, and this is a design that I stitched. I haven't finished sewing it up on the bottom, but I still wanted to share it because it's going to go out in the next week or two and you guys won't be able to see it. But this is a design from Leila Studio. It's a freebie on her site, and it's called Tomato. And I put a little red button in the center. It doesn't normally call for that, but it does call for a couple of smaller buttons here. I just put one, and then I put a red button on the top, and then I backed it with wool. And of course I still have to stitch it up. I don't think I'm going to put any trim on it, but we'll see what I end up doing with it. But that's what I stitched up for my secret Santa. And I absolutely love it. I'm going to have to stitch one for myself because I absolutely adore this. This is so stinking cute. So again, I'll post a link below to Leila Studio. Lila Studio. Some people say Lila. Some people say Leila. Lila Studio. And this freebie so you can get it. But it is absolutely adorable. It makes a great little pillow. Could make a pincushion or just a little pillow. And I have some other goodies that'll go with it to the Secret Santa. So I think that now is everything that I have worked on in the last couple months. It's not a lot. I missed a lot of days of stitching. So I'm glad to be doing some again. I have some days that I still don't stitch and then other days that I stitch quite a bit. So I'm going to pause you for just a second, and for you it's going to be a second. For me it'll probably be 20 minutes to clear up what I've got and then bring in what else I want to talk to you guys about. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. So wanted to share with you some things that I have acquired in the last couple of months. I'm not going to be specific about where I purchased them from. A lot of it is used on stash unloading type thing. And some have gotten from, I don't know where I got them. If I remember where I got it, I'll say where I got it. But I can't remember if I showed this bag or not, and I just have to show this. My friend Kim in Florida, I made a bag for her. She made a bag for me. I can't remember if I ever showed her bag, but it is so cute. And it always sits near my desk here to remind me I need to start my owl. I have an owl kit that she has as well that we're going to do together. But this bag she made, look at this, with the owl on the front. Is that not gorgeous? Just a beautiful bag. It has a zipper pull. Look at the zipper pull with the owl. It is just matches it perfectly. Perfectly. Just a beautiful, beautiful bag. Thank you so much, Kim. If I didn't show it before, I apologize. I certainly wanted to share it with you guys. Inside it does have my owl kit, which is this. I'll show it real quick so you know what's in here. It is this kit here that I keep wanting to start, and I haven't done it yet. It came with Aida fabric. I wasn't thrilled with the Aida fabric, so I ended up getting some, I think it is Jubilee. It's like Joblin, but it's called Jubilee. So Kim was sweet enough to send that to me, and also send me a card and some other little goodies inside of it. But I absolutely love this bag, and I wanted to share, sorry the zipper noise, what it looked like. So this is the back on it right here. So just, and you can see it's heavy. It's heavy because it's loaded down with stuff. So just beautiful. Thank you so much, Kim. Okay, what have I picked up? So I did get an opportunity to go into Lexington the last week or so and do a little bit of shopping, not really anything, because the Joann's at where we went, they were wiped out. They were wiped out across stitching supplies. I was shocked at how empty it was. So, but I did stop and get, and they had the anchor floss in the spool. So I did pick those up, one white, one black, because like everyone else, I want to see, okay, what's all the hubbub about? Let's see how they stitch up compared to DMC. So I did pick those up. I also picked up a Coats & Clark tapestry, is it tapestry? Upholstery thread. So if I'm doing finishes and stuff and I need a stronger thread, I'll have that available. I have some thrifting things. We'll talk about that after. I picked up the rest of my floss from Lindsay at crossstitchingsupplies.com. She had a sale. I can't remember when, but I got the second batch of my floss that I needed for my Canterbury Designs Plantation Sampler. So I'm getting close to starting that. I'm really thinking about starting that on January 1st. I have some fabrics, not exactly the ones I want for that design, but it takes more than a fat quarter to do it. And I have a couple of yards pieces of different fabrics. So I'm going to play with that in the next couple days because I have to have, and this is my birthday month, so happy birthday to me. I am a December baby. I have a birthday this month. So I want to have a birthday start, which will be December 31st on my birthday. And then I'm going to have probably a New Year's Day start. We'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about that in plans. But I picked up the rest of the floss that I needed for that design. I got a piece of 32 count Joblin in, it says parchment, but it looks kind of pinky to me. It's just like a fat eighth, close to a fat eighth. And it's just a piece of fabric. It's Joblin. It's like a creamy pinky color. So I picked that up on Unload. I got this piece, which is a, I'm not sure what fabric it is. It is cottony. It's got a feel to it and it's got a sparkle, but it is like this. You can see it's got squares on it. I'm really thinking of doing a design for my table, finishing this all off on the edges, maybe either fringe or finish it off, and do a design in the center of it to go in the middle of my table. So I got that. It was only a couple bucks, so I said, yeah, I'm going to try that. I like to try different things. I don't want everything to be a picture frame. You know, I want different types of finishes. So I thought this fabric would be cool to make some kind of table centerpiece for. And again, it's really sparkly. I don't think you guys can see that, but it's real sparkly. It's really pretty. So I got to find a design for that. I got, somebody sent me a piece of 25 count Lugana. So I want to try 25, I want to do 1/1 on 25 count with some design. So I wanted a piece to try that and see how I like that. I got this on the Unload for a specific reason. It is a hunter green piece of fabric, and it's not, it's what is it, 15 by 36. It's almost like a banner type, but it is hunter green, and I'm going to make some Christmas trees, some Prairie Schooler Christmas trees with this, which I have the designs for. I'll show it in a minute, and then I'll show that again. I got two fabrics from Bestitch Me, Brandy at Bestitch Me. You're going to hear crinkling. I apologize, I did not take these out. I'm going to do it right now, and you're going to hear crinkling. I usually throw the plastic away because I can't store it with all that crinklies. The first one is called Cardinal. It is a 36 count linen, and it is a gorgeous, and it's going to look orange, but it's not. I promise you it's red. I'm trying to pull back so you can see. No, it looks orangey on there. That's because we got that incandescent lighting. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put this light on. Ooh, that's bright. No, it still looks orange. Never mind, light. Okay. But it is a beautiful red piece of fabric. I'm sorry you guys can't see how beautiful that is, but it is stunning. And then that was for October. For November, it is a 36 count linen in the name Frost, which again, I was going to cancel my subscription. And after receiving these two fabrics, I'm like, I told Brandy, I said, never mind that cancel, I said, just change my count to 32. And so I'll get some 32 fabrics because these are gorgeous. So there it is. It's called Frost. Got some beautiful modeling on it. Brandy at Bestitch Me does a beautiful job of dyeing fabrics. Absolutely love them. They always come serged. They come ironed. They are just gorgeous. So got those. So that was October, November's. December's hasn't shown up yet, but I'm excited. I went on eBay and I bought Ann Cloth Afghan, which this is the label for it. I got it dirt cheap because whoever had it cut it in two. So there's two long pieces of this 18 count Ann Cloth. And I thought this would be perfect for a table runner. Two table runners. I'm going to have to find some design. Maybe I can do a holiday design on one of them and put it on my tables because I just absolutely love them. They're really big. So this is, it comes, let's see, does it say what size it is? 58-inch wide. And it's, no, it just says 1 1/4 piece, 1 1/4 yard piece, 58 inches wide. So they are the 58 inches, and then it's half of what it normally would be, and it's perfect for a table runner. So I snapped that up on eBay. And another big thing that I will eventually, maybe someday get to when I don't have to work anymore. I can just sit home all day and just stitch. But couldn't pass up the deal, and I have the idea. Now I have to find a pattern. It'll be awesome. Okay, well there's the Foxwood Crossings pattern I was doing for the two sleds that I showed. I was wondering where the pattern was. There it is. And then I also picked up this one. And I might have picked these up on Etsy. And this one has, it says Snowy Barns. And I'm trying to tilt so you can see it. There they are. I have to work on these. So I'm going to work on these this week sometime. Because I want more of these done before Christmas hits. And we only have 10 days, 9 days before Christmas. And I'd like to give a couple of these to some friends. I have two co-workers that I would love to give these to. And one of them has a farm, so I love the barns, so I want to do that. So I picked those up. I'm always looking for more of those patterns. Somewhere, somehow, one of the Etsy, oh, this is from April at, nope, it's not. It's from an Etsy store that I bought from called homespunsampler.com. And it's a freebie, so I'm going to show it real quick. And it is from Carriage House Samplings, and it's for needle. I thought that would make a cute little pillow or a little needle thing. I picked this one up because it is wool felt, so this is it, okay? I have a new fascination with wool applique and wool felt. I have gone nutso with it. In fact, I told my husband, don't get me any cross stitch this year. Buy me wool kits. Buy me wool felt kits to work on. So he did. I picked out what I wanted. He ordered them extra wool and the kits. So that's my Christmas present this year. I haven't done one wool kit yet. I haven't done one wool applique yet. But I'm already collecting wool and kits. And I'm like, this is what happens to me. As soon as I get interested in a craft, I want to buy all the stuff before I even start it. I'm just buying. I haven't even touched one. I haven't stitched one thing. I haven't cut one thing. But I'm collecting the supplies. So this one is called Winter Chill, and it is a 3D snowman head with a hat. And look how stinking cute that is. And you know I have to make it because if you watched in the beginning of my video, it's either going to be at the beginning, some of it may be at the end. You will see video of my snow display, my snowman display. I have this fascination with snowmen. So I started collecting this year, and everything that you see on that display is from this year. I just started getting like snowman crazy. So this is going to be awesome for next year. I'm going to make up that snowman head for my display. And then of course I saw someone selling a snowman quilt. So of course I had to get that too. Look at that. Absolutely adorable hanging quilt. Got to have that for my snowman display. So I'm excited. Don't have any of the fabric yet, but I have the pattern. That's all that counts, right? I can figure the fabric out later. And then I saw this on eBay, and I just had to get it because, number one, it had Santa on it, but number two, it had a tomato, a sewing tomato, and it is sewing machine covers. Now, I have a hard-cased sewing machine case, and I'm hoping that I can modify this to go over my case. But look how cute these are. There's a snowman, and look down here. It's a tomato, so I have to do that someday. Now, I preface that with someday I want to do this. When I have energy and time, I want to do this. So I picked that up. Again, I'm a collector. I'm a collector of stuff. That's my first and foremost hobby at this point, is being a collector. And then maybe I'll get some stitching or some quilting or some wool applique done, maybe. But I got to collect all the things. And then I got some patterns, and it was probably someone selling, again, on an unload, but cute patterns. They cost me like 50 cents a piece. So this is the first one. It's out of a magazine, Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine, and I really like that. Happy Home. Let's see if I can make room here to put this. Hold on. Put these down. Next one is a crossed wing collection. It is called Songbirds in the Snow. I love crossed wing. I do. I have several kitted up. I really need to get them started. I really do. But just so cute. This one here, I absolutely love this banner. And this is from a magazine called New Stitches. I don't know how old that is. New Stitches, some of you might know what that is. But this is the banner, and it is gorgeous. I'm trying to see. Is it all? Yeah. Look at that. All that fruit. That would look beautiful hanging in my eat-in kitchen. Just beautiful. Absolutely love it. It has grapes. It has raspberries. Just all sorts of just beautifulness. Just absolutely love it. This is called Stitcher Sampler. This is from the Cross Stitcher magazine, February 2003. Thought that was really pretty. Love the border. Annie's Market, and I showed this before. This is from Just Cross Stitch, October 2004 magazine, and I had printed it out because I have the DVDs, but then I saw this actual color copy, and I ended up getting it. It's 50 cents, but I really want to do that Annie's Market. I think that's a gorgeous picture, beautiful fall picture with the cabin and the pumpkins. Really would like to get that done at some point. So that's all those, and then these are patterns that I picked up along the way. If I remember where I got it, I'll say so, but just want to share some of this goodiness and maybe enable some of you on some patterns you've never seen before. So this is Summer House Stitch Works Winter Garden. I had not seen this before, but I love it. Really pretty design. Love that reds. And it looks like it's on a gingerbread type fabric, which is really cool. So I may have to find or dye myself some gingerbread fabric. Hands-on design. Who doesn't love Kathy? Kathy is she's just awesome with her designs. And I've really gotten into doing a lot of her designs, or I own a lot of them, I should say. I really need to get going with them. But this one is Block Party called Snow. Of course, because it has snowmen, I had to have it. And of course, her patterns do come with a little piece of wool felt for the top. But just adorable. I haven't done any of these block parties, but I own several of them. I really need to get what is it? Get off the stick, get on the stick. I really need to get off the pot and start making them. Cricut collection. This one is called Winter Circle. Again, snowmen. I have to have the snowmen. Just beautiful. I'm trying to tilt so you guys can see it without the glare. I love Cricut collection. Little House Needleworks, Home of a Needleworker Squared. I have her other Home of a Needleworker, but I didn't have this one. It doesn't bother me that it doesn't have the floss because I think I have that floss anyway. One is Campfire. Let's see, one was Campfire and one is Pine Needles, Trail Dust, and Sticks and Twigs. But the house is the Campfire, and I know I have that one, so I can kind of fudge the other ones if I have to. I ordered this from crossstitchingsupplies.com when I ordered my floss. It's Easter Parade. I did not get it. I was holding off all this time. And although I do love the bunny, I love this basket more. That is the design that calls to me, that basket. That is too adorable. So that's probably the first one that I will do out of this, is that basket. I love the colors. I'm going to have to find out what colors those are, make sure that I match it because I really like that basket. This is Lizzie Kate's Tiny Tidings 7, and because it has snowmen and it has cats, that was my justification of that. I like the Santa Claus. That reminds me of Mia. She's like the claw queen. And then the snowman says, "Love never melts." And I absolutely love that. And there's a dog one too. And I have a dog. So that kind of just like spoke to me all the way around. I picked up this, and I believe I picked this up on eBay. It's a Mill Hill Spirit of Christmas. I love these Mill Hill booklets. They're always full of all sorts of goody stuff. And I absolutely love, you can see it, the bird houses. You know I love birds. So those bird houses are really cool. I love the Santa that looks like a star. There's a tree here with all the little buttons that are hanging for the ornaments. There's a really cute Santa. And then on the back, it's got some beautiful designs. I love this. Right? And it says, Happy Holidays. Happy Holly Days. With holly all around it. And it's just a beautiful, this picture doesn't do it justice. And then a Merry Christmas up here. And then the pillow, the spirit of Christmas is love. So just awesome designs. Love these. Some of them I'm still hunting for because they're not easy to come by, but just beautiful designs. This is Theron Traditions. It is number 19, Needles and Pins Wedding Sampler. And again, just a classic design. This is an older pattern. It's probably from, hold on, let me see. I'm looking to see if it has a date because I know it's an older pattern. 1993, but isn't that classic? It is a beautiful design. Love the borders. Love all the animals in the grass. So it is number 19, Needles and Pins Wedding Sampler. I picked this up because I hadn't picked it up yet. Now I have to because, again, a snowman, but it's Blackbird Designs. Frosty's Night Out. And I need to get some of this Murky. I think that's what that's done on. Because I listened to Michelle McGraw, made by Michelle McGraw, always talking about how she loves Murky. Murky, Murky, Murky. She puts a lot of things on Murky, and it always looks so great. I need to get some Murky. I definitely need to do that because I like how her stuff looks on the Murky. Okay, so I got some Prairie Schoolers, and we talked about the trees and doing it on the Hunter. These are what I picked up. I picked up the trees. Again, I love 4D. I like to make things that are not just frames and stuff, but those are cool trees. And I think they would look great on that dark hunter green with that white. So I picked up that one. And I picked up this one with the snowman because I couldn't not have the snowman. I love, look at Santa on the roof with the reindeer. Just beautiful design. Excuse me. Beautiful designs. That's what I'm going to use that green for. I think that green will be perfect. It's like a pine green. It's really pretty. I picked up, this is a kit dogwood band sampler. I'm going to take it out of this plastic so you can see it. And Hillside Samplings is one of my favorites. They're old time. This is 1995. I love their designs. I have collected a lot of Hillside Sampling designs. And this one is a complete kit. So it comes with the band, it comes with the floss, and it comes with that little dogwood button. So it's all in this kit. So I need to redo my storage of my patterns, and the ones that I really love, that I collect a lot of their designs, I just need to put them all together. Most of the time I have everything seasonally and stuff. I don't put all Blackbirds together, all Hillside Samplings together, but I think I'm going to have to start doing that. This is Prairie Schooler, Santa and Friends, another cardstock copy. Those are the copies I love. I want the cardstock copies. I do not like the Hoffman ones, so I always seek out these if I can get them at a good deal. I picked this up because I have a yardage of this fabric, and I want to do something Christmassy with it, and I love these trees. They did them in gold and in white, and I have this with the green with the red, and I want to do something with it. I have it cut, so I have some placemats, I have a table runner, and I have a couple of different designs for that fabric. So if you've seen any others that you think are really beautiful, let me know. Send me a link to where they're at, or tell me about them so I can hunt them down, because I really love them, and I have a lot of that fabric that I want to use. It's another crosswing collection, and it is a Frosty Feast with the snowmen. Again, just snowmen, and they make such cute ornaments too. That's another reason I was drawn to this. Look at even little dog ornament, just so cute. So I definitely want to do those. I think they're adorable. I picked this up because it reminds me of my cat Mia. I look at this picture, and if I change the cat's eyes to green, that would be Mia's face. So this is Eva Brent, Cat Eye. It's a very old pattern as well. It is, I want to say, I owned this years ago, and I lost all my cross-stitching supplies, and I had to restart again when I restarted. No, it doesn't say a date, but I'm sure it's late 80s, early 90s, but I love that cat face. And that's my Mia's face. I can see those green eyes would be her face. So definitely want to get that done. Cricket Collections Home. And I got a great deal. It didn't cost me like $1 or $2, so I liked it and I got it. Another Cricket collection because it had the mittens. I was on this mitten kick. I'm still wanting to do the mittens. I only get 1 or 2 done a year. But this one had some really cute ones, including a car, some RVs, a truck. Just absolutely adorable. Look at them. I love mittens, and I love those. This one's another Hillside Samplings, a snowman for all seasons winter. I think he'd look better on blue. But he got him on a tan, but if I get him done, he's going to be on blue. Joyous Noel. This is Elizabeth Designs, and this is a really classic design too. It's really pretty. Look at that. I love that. So pretty. I love that little tree, the candles, love it all. I picked up the Sue Hillis book. I got a great deal. I got this book for half off used, so I was thrilled to get it. This is Christmas morning. You've seen a lot of people doing this with the Santa on the box and the reindeer running around. You can see them right there. The reindeer running around the side of the box. Absolutely love it. So I got a great deal on it. I got it. I got my Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. This is an awesome issue. Who doesn't love this stuff? And of course, you know, our favorites are in here again. Sub Rosa Design did a deer one, which was absolutely adorable. I know the Blue Flower did one. That was, she always does beautiful, beautiful things. There it is there. This is Seasons of Winter. And I have to do each one of these because every one of them I love. I think they would make a cute bell pull too, a banner running down on for these designs for each of the seasons, which would be awesome. So beautiful patterns, great book. Oh yeah, Barbara Anna. Everyone went nuts over this one. Barbara Anna's Dear, and I think it's called Dancer. So beautiful design. So I was glad to get my book. Love that subscription. And then I watch Carol Zook, C Zook Sitch. I watch her every time she has a new video, and I belong to her monthly magazine challenge group. And she talks about this planner, and so I decided to get it. I really like the fact not only that it's a 2-year planner, but I love that it's got the month, and then on the next page it has 2 pages of lines for notes. That's what I love about it. That if I have show notes or anything else, I can do them in the planner. And since it's got 2 pages, if I film bi-weekly, right, I have 2 different pages to do it and then go on to the next month. So I like the book. It's awesome. Definitely going to use that. So those are all the things that I purchased. I did get a little happy mail that I want to share as soon as I dig it out. I got several Christmas cards from people, but this one was so cute I have to show it. This is from Amy. Amy loves Toad. Look at the bus. She loves the VW buses, and I think that's adorable with those little dogs in the windows. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Amy. It is so precious and so cute. And then I received a package from a viewer, a subscriber, and I'm not going to mention her name because I didn't get permission, but I had sent her a card, and I think I sent her a birthday card. Yeah, it was a birthday card. And she sent this back to me. And before I do it, this is cute too. This is from Nicole, Buckeye Stitcher. The little card, so cute. That was stuck in there. So these are the things that she sent me. She sent me some charts, and I absolutely love every one of them. So you know who you are. Thank you so much. It was so thoughtful of you. I hope you got my email. I sent you an email thanking you for it, but I didn't hear back from you, so I hope it didn't go to your junk mail. But you know who you are, and thank you. It just made my day, my week, my month to get this thoughtful gift from you. So the first one is called Wintertide Cardinal. It is from Artful Offerings, and I love that cardinal. Look at that. That is so cute. Love that. And then she sent me a Prairie Schooler, because everybody knows I love Prairie Schooler, and this one is American Primitive, and check that out. I love the donkey and the elephant. I love those. When it comes to be voting time, when we're doing elections, I'm going to have to get a little bowl and put those out in a bowl, because they are just absolutely fabulous. It's cardstock copy number 8. I mean, precious to me. Love those. Patriotic Times from Homespun Elegance. And again, another patriotic one, because everybody knows I love patriotic. And I love that. I love the little pillows. Again, dough bowl. Little pillows in a dough bowl will be just awesome. And then the last one she sent me was a Bent Creek. And is one of their Ubers. And that flag's not big, it's Uber. And look at the flag. You're a grand old flag. A high flying flag. Forever in peace may you wave. That's got to go on my patriotic wall that we're going to set up right after Christmas is over. I know I haven't showed my patriotic wall because since we moved in the new house, I have not put it up, but it will go up after Christmas and we take down the Christmas decorations. I have great plans for my patriotic wall. So again, thank you so much for your kindness in sending me that wonderful gift that just made my whole month. It really did. I was just beaming ear to ear over that package. So thank you so much. Just want to share a couple other things. I know we're into an hour right now, but I'm going to be quickie. I want to show you some thrift store finds, which are just awesome. And we were talking about patriotic, and I found this morning at Goodwill. Look at that. Now you see it's a box, and you can see that I paid $6.99. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It says $17.76 in the box. But inside the box, as I open it up, is another box. Flip it out. Okay, so that's the first one. This is the second one, Americana, $17.76. And then inside is a third box. So these are stacking boxes. And the third one is Old Glory, $17.76. Now you see they're a little bit dirty. I'm going to clean them up. But they are stacking boxes that are so beautiful. Americana. I'm going to stack all three of them here. That I just had to have them for $7. There they are. They are going to look so beautiful on my bookcase, right up against my Americana wall. My Americana wall. I absolutely love it. And this looks like it is, nope, it's not hand painted. It's decaled on. It might be Mod Podged on, but it is just beautiful. God bless America, land that I love. And anybody who knows me knows I am so into patriotic. So absolutely love that. So thrilled to have it. I'll get that cleaned up in the next week and get that ready for my patriotic wall. And then I found this. We have a Peddler's Mall. And I'm going to take this out because it's noisy. And then I'll show you what I got. And I love going through the Peddler's Mall because you never know what you're going to get. And some of my snowmen that you see at the beginning when you see my snowman set up are from the Peddler's Mall that I got used. Because I don't mind getting used stuff. But look at this. It is a wooden bowl. And I have great plans to make a cross-stitch piece that fits in this. And I think that's going to be beautiful. So that's my plan right now with this, is to put a cross-stitch piece in here, and it's just going to sit on my table. And it came with wooden fruit. And these are hardwood. These are solid hardwood pieces of fruit. So it looks like a gourd. There's another one. I'm not sure if that's supposed to look like a lemon because that's the shape it is. Or kiwi or something else. And then I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Some kind of fruit, but that's wooden too, and it's solid. So I was thrilled to get this bowl. I had been eyeing it for weeks and kept passing it by. I said, what am I going to put in there? What kind of, I'm going to have a big design in a circle to go in there, but I don't know what. I wonder if my, hold on a minute. Sorry. I was trying to see if my, I think it's called Their Song, my Blackbird designs that I still haven't fully finished, this design that was for fall, would fit in the bowl. But this is like a cover over the top of it. So the way it fits, it's just covering the top of it. So it doesn't fit in. I was hoping it was going to fit in, but it doesn't. I certainly could probably make it smaller and it would fit in there. But I got a box for this. I showed you guys a couple months ago. I got a box for this from IKEA that this is supposed to fit in. But the box, whatever wood it's made out of, it will not dye. It will not take any stain at all. And the little bit of stain that it took, it off-colored the box. So I've been waiting to find some paint so I could spray paint the box instead of dyeing it. But I haven't found anything that I like. So I'm sitting with the box that's not finished and this piece that's not finished. So it is what it is. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. I think that's more than enough in an hour and 8 minutes. Thank you guys for coming to spend some time with me today. I know it's been a while. Oh, we were going to talk about personal things, weren't we? Hold it. So I'm still having issues. For those of you who knew that I was sick, through September and October, I had COVID. So I don't know if I said that before or not, but I work in retail. Not hard to catch things when you work in retail. So I had caught COVID and I got it really bad. The first week that I had it, It was not too bad. It was tolerable. The second week, I thought I was going to end up in the hospital. It was bad enough where my husband almost called EMT for me because I passed out on the floor. And so I recovered from COVID, sort of. I'm still having a lot of issues with the symptoms. Even now, it was the end of September when I was finished with COVID, when I was I tested negative again, and it's been over 2 months and I'm still having issues. So I'm having my heart racing. So those of you who've been with me for a while know I have bradycardia. Well, I don't have bradycardia anymore because of this. My heart races. My normal was in the 50s, sometimes hitting 40 before COVID. My heart rate now is 60s, 70s, which is good, which is really good. But then I can be standing still doing nothing and it goes up to 115, 116, 117 all on its own. I overheat immediately. I can feel it coming on and then my heart starts racing. So going through that at work is not fun, okay, because I have to stop and just stand still and try to get in front of a fan and cool myself down. Thankfully, in my work area at work, I have a fan I can turn on to cool myself down. But I'm having a lot of issues with chest pain still. Doctors don't know. They said that symptoms could last months, which they have, and they don't know when they'll end. And the second thing that's an issue is that I'm losing my hair. I mean, drastically. Drastically. It doesn't look like I am, but my hair is very thin right now. It falls out in clumps. And they're now telling me that that's COVID related too. So I don't want to lose all my hair, okay? I'm not going to do my roots anymore because I don't want to cause it to be any more stress than it's already going through. I'm taking a lot of vitamins for my hair, trying not to lose it all. I'm hoping that this is the extent of it and then it will start going back. It is extremely thin right now. I've started parting it on the side. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, and took the bangs away because it's all getting very light up in here and it upsets me a great deal. So I'm still dealing with that, and I don't know how long these symptoms are going to go on or if they'll ever end. Nobody can give me answers. Doctors can't give me answers because we just don't know. So take one day at a time. Some days I feel like stitching, sometimes I don't. I like to do lots of other things besides stitching, so I'm, heavily, like I said before, getting into collecting wool applique, which is crazy because I haven't done any yet. But I went over to the thrift store because wool is very expensive, and I've been on the wool applique site, Facebook groups, and they tell you you can buy 100% wool at the thrift stores and just take it apart and felt it. So I have been doing that. I bought 3 coats. One was brown, one was black, and one is yellow. And in fact, one of them's in the dryer right now, felting, because you have to wash it at very high heat. Wool will shrink. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to dry clean it if you're actually wearing it as apparel. But to felt it, you have to put it in very hot water and agitation to make the fibers tighten up and felt. And then you throw it in a hot dryer, and that does it as well. So we'll see how that goes for it. And my husband bought me some kits, like I said, and I have a wool applique kit here, so I might start working on that. And so I'm just trying to live day to day, going to work. The retail thing at Christmas time is not fun. Lots of people are rude and disrespectful at this time of year, so I try to just take it with a grain of salt and do what I can to work. And I'm rambling right now, so I don't want to do that. And if you're looking behind me this whole time, you notice that Needle Nick is still hanging there and he hasn't been finished. Yeah, I didn't get to him. I just didn't get to him. And there's Santa of the Forest too. And I didn't get to him either. So I guess next year they'll be up, but at least they're up on my wall in my craft room, right? I love Santa of the Forest. He is just, I just love him. And I do have a frame for him, but I'm not sure. I really would like to get a matted frame, and the frame that I have right now would have been no matting. So I'm glad I'm just letting him hang there for now until I decide. Oh, and it's starting to rain. No snow, just rain. And Needle Nick, that's the fabric, that's his backing fabric. So maybe I'll get him done at some point and show him. So anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging in there with me. If you're a subscriber, I really appreciate you hanging in and waiting for the videos. I love sharing all this with you guys, even though it's kind of rambly and kind of here and there and everywhere. If you're not a subscriber and this is your first time, this is it right now. Go back and watch my previous videos. I'm not so scattered that I am right now. But I just love sharing all this with all of you. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button. I'm not going to do a giveaway this week. We'll start back doing maybe something at the beginning of the year. I have plans to do Baringo. So that's with the monthly magazine challenge group on Facebook, Baringo. I'll share that, my what I'm going to do for January then, because this has gotten too long and I gotta go. So I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. If you celebrate any other faith religion, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. Don't have any plans for my birthday, just going to be here. Hubby has to work, so I'm going to be by myself on my birthday. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. And I'll see you all probably at the beginning of January. Thanks. Bye.